I certainly think they are. A different thing is what exactly that entails and how are you able to measure it. One thing is intelligence, a different thing is sentience or consciousness, right? So this is an empirical question. And that means we cannot, on a priori grounds, solve the issue and respond to, hey, which are the guys on the tree of life? On the tree of life, at least. Before we talk about AI, even just in biological forms of life, you might say, well, does communication entail that the organism in question that is establishing that communication channel is sentient? Or could they communicate and yet be zombies, right? Parroting machines, right? And if you have a parroting machine, how do you know that it's just parroting? And at some point of complexity, sentience couldn't pop up, emerge. So if these are emergent properties, how do you know what's the dividing line at which point you cross the boundary and say, hey, now we have some emergent phenomena? The very same discussion has already taken place within the animal kingdom. So within the animal kingdom, we used to have like the privileged status, hey, these are the sentient guys, Homo sapiens. Then, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, my dog is my pet. We have some, special care for vertebrates. I'm thinking, well, an invertebrate, I mean, come on, is this fly gonna be feeling? Is a sentient being? Whatever. Now, what's interesting about this discussion is that we can learn some lessons from it, which is when we've seen how this has been expanding, how animal researchers have been in the last couple of decades opening up the possibility or opening themselves to the possibility that these other lower animal life forms are sentient. Why have they changed their minds? To see if we can change our minds with respect to AI, robotics, or plants.